Welcome to the second half. So we're going to do another piece for you, which is sometimes called fact or fiction. It's a satisfying blend of fact and fiction, where we'll start off telling some true-to-life monologues. And then that part of the piece will morph into improvised character scenes. And there'll be morphing back and forth, and off we go. All we need to get us started is a suggestion of anything at all.
Water.
Water, okay.
Water.
I heard water, thank you.
Nice.
Okay. So the second time I almost drowned. I was on Cape Cod. I had gotten the wrong snorkel. I'm like one of the rare people who snorkels on Cape Cod. You can see these pale white fish. And that day I grabbed the wrong snorkel unbeknownst to me, and I sort of got into trouble at an inlet on Cape Cod Bay called First Encounter. The tide was kind of rushing along and bad visibility. And I started to, the snorkel was leaking, and I started to swallow water, and I was struggling to make it back to shore. And my wife, who happens to be sitting here, was sitting maybe 50 yards away reading a paperback. And as I was, panicking, and it was really getting pretty bad, I was hyperventilating, I thought to myself, I really should yell out for help, but I was too embarrassed.
So the only time I almost got killed riding a bike was when I was about 17. I was zooming down. I had my crash helmet on, and I kind of went flying, like somersaulting over the top of the over the bike. And what amazed me is that somehow I got myself to the ER, maybe not even the ER, but it was just to a doctor or something like that. And the doctor was so blasé about it. He was so like, well, you're 17, you can survive this kind of stuff. And I just was like, he was just, go home, take a shot of whiskey or something like that. And I was truly amazed that,
So just reminds me of when I was little. I was maybe 3rd or 4th grade, and my best friend was Karen, and we did everything together. And she had 3 older sisters who I looked up to, and they did all these cool activities. Her oldest sister was like an actress, and her second oldest sister was a really good pianist, and then her next sister up rode horses, which I thought was really cool. So this one day we were going to go to the stable and meet Karen's sister Christine and I'd never seen horses live before, so I was so excited. We got out at the Watchung Stables, I think it was, and I was running down this gravelly road, and Mrs. Simpson said, "Ginny, don't run." And of course, as soon as she said that, I slipped on the gravel, fell, and I hit my chin, and I still have a little scar on the bottom of my chin.
Oh. So I grew up in a working class suburb, and my next door neighbors, I was enemies with. Their father had just bought a used above the ground pool, and they brought all their friends over, but my mom wouldn't let me go because I was sunburned, and I was so furious. I know. I was so furious at her. So then what happened was I just had to look out from my window while all my friends were having fun. And then this one guy, he was the big bully of the block, Mike Braun.
Even that name just sounds like a bully.
It is. Braun.
Ugh.
He sticks his big toe in the pool, and what do you think happens? Kaboom!
What?
The pool explodes.
Now.
Water all over the place. My poor friend Grace, who was in the water, let me put this down, is floating away into other yards.
No.
She's being, yes, by the pressure of the water. And my other friend Cynthia is holding on by the
No, you're making this up.
I wish I was. But then I'm kind of screaming and howling.
Yeah, what are you doing? What during this whole...
I'm just shocked by the events unfolding. This was biblical. This was epic. This was frogs raining from the sky and locusts coming
You
through.
always have the.
Yeah, so, once I made a pool explode. It was like friggin' biblical. Yeah, yeah.
Love to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I've never quite lived it down, yeah. It was like, this stuff coming out of the sky, it was like, I felt like, like thunder and lightning and like.
So raining frogs is what we're talking about.
Pretty much, yeah. The thing is, it's never happened to me again. It was just like a one-time only thing.
Yeah,
I
it
felt
was
like
like a divine intervention moment.
yeah, but ever since then, I felt sort of singled out, special, yeah.
I think that's why I'm drawn to you.
Yeah, well, I feel like,
Yeah, I've been here for 3 years. I'm going to be out next month on good behavior.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made a bathroom explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's criminal. Yeah. How'd you do that?
That's why we're here. How did I do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, one minute it was intact, and then, I don't know. I mean, but the judge, that was like no defense. You don't know how you committed
Yeah.
you perpetrated the.
That is something.
Yeah.
That is something.
All I can tell you, don't blow up a bathroom.
No, but I mean, I broke a curtain rod. Yeah, like the shower curtain rod, and I was hanging my clothes on there to dry, and the next thing you know, just like boom, and
Wow.
yeah.
I'm surprised that you're in maximum security.
Yeah. No, it was,
You must have had a really bad lawyer.
so yeah, this is Lieutenant Jones, and we've, there have been some water explosions in the area, and the evidence seems to point to you, sir. Have you been exploding things?
No.
Even inadvertently? That still counts. They've been everywhere you go, it's like a trail of pools blowing up and bathrooms going crazy.
I mean, I think that's just pure coincidence, wouldn't you say?
It's pretty suspicious.
Is it though?
Pretty suspicious, yeah. You've been identified. Your fingerprints are all over these pools.
Yeah, but I work here.
You work here.
Yes.
What exactly do you do?
I mean, I don't have to answer these questions, do I? I have rights.
This is kind of I mean, we've got like, it's just a chaotic situation.
Not my
here.
problem.
And
Is it?
sir, I'm going to have to take you in if you're not willing.
Why are you getting aggressive with me?
Well, I'm just doing my job.
I need to return to work.
What is your job?
I don't have to answer your questions.
Well, I'm afraid you do.
I think you need to go, sir.
It's not usually how the police are addressed.
I've never had to be in this situation. I wouldn't know how to address you.
Are you telling me that you ended the interrogation because the suspect told you to go?
Yeah, he pretty much told me to screw off, and I did, yeah. So,
Johnson.
I know I'm losing my whatever, my
Your
touch.
authority.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I said, like, come on down to the station, and he just said no.
I mean, didn't we go over this in training?
I mean, I guess I should have come back with a zinger or something.
I mean, the thing is, they're all gonna do that if you let them. Nobody wants to be like interrogated.
I guess I thought maybe he'd be different. I just said, let's go down to the police station. He'd be like, sure, why not?
Well, I mean, I have a break-in. I'm a little worried whether I should send you there.
I could probably handle it.
All right, well, here's the...
Okay, freeze!
Oh my God!
I mean, if you want to.
no, no.
No, we don't want to.
We don't want to.
No.
I'd really appreciate it if you would just stop
No.
taking that stuff.
No, we're gonna take
No.
more.
We want this stuff.
I'll put my gun away. I don't want this to be like a, a whole thing. Just, if you would stop taking this stuff and we could just coming down to.
We're coming back for more later.
Yeah, totally. Do you see all that nice china and the
Oh my
silver?
God.
Oh my God,
We
they
should
should
have seen the jewelry
They should
upstairs.
have sent someone else.
This is beautiful.
So you're saying,
I don't know what it was. They seem like they're having such a good time.
I know, but Johnson, they robbed the place 3 times.
Well, they're thorough. I mean, I own that.
I mean, I think they're taking advantage of you.
Well, I mean, they did say they would come down to the station at some future point, and I thought that was. I got something out of it. I think I kind of wrung a concession there, So,
I was like you when I started out, so I'm going to give you another chance.
oh great, Sarge, you won't, probably won't regret it.
So I just want to sign my name here. Here, wait, here's the can. Okay. And we're going to write all over and just be the best graffiti artists on this side of the train tracks. What do you think about that? No one's going to catch us.
I mean, you just jinxed it, I think. But
Excuse me? I'm with the police department.
Yeah.
This is not something we look kindly on, Okay, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for.
So, like going back over and over, it makes me think, when I was little, I was addicted to like all that sugar cereal, Sugar Smacks and Trix and all those terrible sort of cereals. And excuse me. And I ate a lot of it, like bowls after bowls of the cereal. Excuse me. So now as an adult, I don't do that, thank God, but I can't believe the amount of sugar syrup. Thank you.
I also love cereal. I'm just going to totally steal that because my story is related to cereal. I can't have cereal in the house, otherwise I will eat the whole box in the span of a day or two. So one of my favorite cereals of all time was Oreo-O's. And it was so good that they discontinued it, and for, I don't know, a decade, and the only way I could get or purchase it was by finding that they sold it in South Korea, and in South Korean writing, but I could recognize the box, and I had a pallet shipped over of the cereal in these giant-sized family boxes, and it was worth every dollar.
So when I was like 10 years old, I used to ride my bike to Cedar Lane, which was like the main street in Teaneck, New Jersey. And I would go to High and Harry's, which was a soda fountain kind of candy store. And they had like the revolving stools. And I would park my bike outside and I would go in. And I really liked either chocolate sodas or egg creams, depending on my mood. And I would say, give me the usual. And I was so proud of that.
Those were the days, weren't they?
Yeah.
Revolving stools.
Yeah.
Where do you get those anymore? The stools all just, they stay.
They don't revolve.
They don't do anything.
No, it's a different world.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
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 When we were kids, it was like just, everything revolved. It just seemed.
Yeah, but it's like they don't trust you now to have anything that revolves.
Yeah. Remember Marty and his, how he used to just always go around like that.
Yeah, he didn't need anything. He could just revolve in place.
Yeah, and that girl, he used to kind of revolve around you, the one who liked you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it at the time.
It was a little too much.
No, I was into the whole like cowboy macho thing.
Yeah, you were.
I was, yeah. Loner. Yeah.
Those were the days, though, huh?
I know. It was simple. And now, look at us. We got, A lot of people that we're responsible for.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of revolving around us.
So you want another beer or?
Don't you tell me you're bored, Sally Lou. I gave you some rocks and some marbles and some sticks. Mom, when I was a child, I didn't even have marbles. I want the Barbie dream house, Mom. You know, I raised you to have a little imagination. Take those sticks and go get some grass and leaves and make your own doll.
Oh, Mom, but all the other girls have the Barbie dream house. Why can't I have a Barbie dream house?
Because I raised you to be smarter than men, more creative.
Oh,
Stop this whining.
why do I have to eat these twigs?
Grok, why you no play with your rocks? When I was your age, I didn't even have fire.
Dad, you're such a loser.
What did you say?
Nothing. Oh, this is fun. Oh,
Oh, I know that tone. I don't like it.
What did you do with rocks when you were little?
That's how we made fire. Who knows what you'll discover through play? Play makes the mind work.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, you stupid.
Excuse me, Og, may I have a word with you?
Yes, Grog?
Is our young one giving you a hard time?
Grog is so stupid.
But you know, we have talked about this before. You have to lay down law.
Grog is hard.
Yes, I know. I think you pamper Grog.
But mate left for Mog, and now I by myself, raising this idiot.
My ears are burning. You talk about me?
Yes?
I am only your uncle, but you must be respectful to your single person who raised you.
We must come up with name for him.
Maybe another time. Well, I have been here long enough. I must go.
You go.
Yes.
Too much tension here.
Honey, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Happy to see me. Happy to see me.
Yes, you take him.
Honey. What did you do to father?
Can you tell that the earth is revolving? Can you feel it? Ah, there it is.
What?
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
Right there. Did you feel it? Did you feel that little?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See, there's always this perpetual motion. Right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, you know, that you feel it.
No, I feel it. Don't get me wrong. I feel like if I walk too fast, I might fall over
Right.
because it's moving so
The whole
fast.
world is moving
Yeah.
too fast.
Too fast.